Get up out of my Kool-Aid, dude.
What's up, bro? How's that oatmeal, dude?
It's delicious. Did
Yeah?
you start recording already?
What are you talking about?
Probably.
What's up, bro? What's going on, dude?
What's up?
How you doing?
You just took a poop.
I did poop. I feel great, actually.
Yeah?
I feel awesome. It was the greatest shit. I actually really needed this shit really bad. Are you gonna finish
Get, like, the cramps in your belly?
Yeah, I was farting too much. It was a lot of hints. I needed to go bad. What's up, bro?
Your glasses are weird.
They're not. You know what's weird, dude? You're eating oatmeal on the show.
And?
That's rude, bro. We have listeners. Oh, come on, dude. And then somebody lost their iPhone. Let's get it together, guys, huh? Welcome to episode number 5 of Convos and Cafecito. And today we have.
I'm not ready. Hold on.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm already getting started. So let's get the show going, huh? Boom, we're back again. Welcome.
What the fuck is this guy wearing?
What are you talking about, dude?
Dumb. It's like
Jared,
100
you know
degrees
what,
outside.
dude? We've been doing the show for about 5 episodes now. No respect. Can't even wear whatever I want. Now I have a dress code, dude. You know what, Steven? It's cold outside.
You got the shivers when you started pooping, huh?
Yeah, you know what? The truth is, guys, is I got cold, and I had to put a jacket on.
Yeah.
So that's what happened.
Shivery poops.
Yeah, that's what happened.
So what's up?
Nothing, man. This is what's going on, dude.
What time is it? It's like 7:30, huh?
It is 7:30. This is okay. So the first episode we did was super early at Cafecito, right? What time? That was like at a butt crack of dawn, right?
7-ish. I think we started like at 8 though. By the time we all got situated.
That was
and
kind of
stuff.
nice. I'm not gonna lie. That was nice.
Yeah.
And then we started doing these afternoon shows, which were good, but I was exhausted. What was that last one? That last one was funny. Dude, I was so...
The last episode?
Yeah, I was so tired.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it was like, well, it was 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Wait.
What, dude?
What are you drinking?
What, dude?
What are you drinking?
What are you drinking, dude? You're the one that's eating... Oh, I'm pissed. Did you guys fucking dupe me, dude? Did you guys fucking dupe me?
No. No. Well, I just want to know what you're drinking.
My usual, Steven.
Okay. Take another drink.
You fucker. Well, you little bitch.
Just take a drink. I'm just asking. There's nothing in it. No, there's. Okay, that's it. No, so the reason I asked you to take another drink and like, what are you drinking? So you can just tell everybody what you're drinking. But the way you like caress that straw with your mouth was a little weird, man.
It was a questionable sip, dude. You're the one that would make me all self-conscious about what I'm putting in my mouth. First you judge my outfit, then you judge my coffee, bro. You know what? I'm judging you, dude.
Judge me.
Your form was off.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Oh,
Fuck.
No, it wasn't.
I'm trying to roast him. I'm digging. So today we have another audience, which is great. We have the Thysenda squad in the background. Hi, guys.
Hey,
What's up?
guys. No, that's my. Hey, that's just my way of saying hey.
Steven could give a shit less if you guys were here.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I'm just kidding, dude. What the... Okay.
No, just you just awkwardly caressed that straw with your mouth. Weird. It's just weird. It threw me off a little bit.
It's not weird, dude. You made me feel weird about drinking it, so I had to drink it
no,
weird.
it's good coffee.
I
have so.
What do you have, dude?
I'm drinking black coffee with some
Pipe down,
protein,
guys.
some X endurance protein actually.
Where is it?
It's in my shaker.
Prove it.
Prove what?
Prove it's in there.
How?
Do it again.
What?
Put it in there again.
I'm not putting. It's already in there.
You know what, dude? It's fucking hot, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna take this
Just
off.
fucking take it off, dude. What does that say?
What, dude?
Let me see the shirt.
What are you talking
Let
about?
me see the shirt.
No, just my head was cold,
Let me
dude.
see the shirt.
What shirt?
Are
I
you wearing the
can't
shirt, or did you get a cool tattoo of like me on your chest or something?
Those are my glasses, so I disrespectfully threw them on the floor.
Who's are
I can't even talk right now, bro. Well, I can see now, which is fantastic.
All right, let me see the shirt. Take it off.
There's
Let them see
no
it.
shirt, dude.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, they are prescribed glasses. I don't know why everybody's making fun of me.
Anyways, you're drinking your usual.
Yeah.
That is not cafecito.
No, but I'm sporting them right here. Here, look at that.
But there is cold brew in there.
For $12.99. Actually, I don't know if it's $12.99. Is it $12.99?
I think it's 15. What? $15, I
You
think.
can get one of these hitters over there at
Then
Cafecito.
Then you can get it refilled for cheaper.
Yeah, they're dope. I was gonna bring it for you, but
You told me after the fact, though.
yeah, I know.
But I have one of those at home. So
These guys?
Yep.
You know, I feel like I
I
run
got the
through it
original.
pretty fast.
Original.
What's the original?
Like one of the first ones?
Oh
my god.
Oh, well, I got the second one, huh? Let's go to this side. Yeah.
There you go.
There it is. Everything's
What's in here? Nut juice?
It's not nut juice, dude. It's boob milk. It's boob milk again, all right?
Did you get it on Amazon Prime?
What?
The boob milk.
No, I got it from the source, dude.
They have,
Yeah, you know, dude. Got it from the source.
Okay.
Got
That's
it
a
from
cool
the-
hat. What does it say? What does it say?
It says housewife
I
special.
love
dude.
it. How come I didn't get the fucking memo? Thanks, bro. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, huh? This is actually a prototype.
I dig it.
I just want to see if,
Yeah,
but
I
I
like
can't
it.
wear dad hats. If I were to take the headphones off, my ears would look rough.
Well, one, you're not a dad.
And I'm not a dad.
Hey, why don't you sit on this side and I don't sit on that side?
That's actually a. Oh, we're not doing this.
Oh, we can. But I thought there was like, is there a reason why?
Yes. And Diego asked, dude. You're a dick, bro. Why'd you read that up?
I told you I was gonna bring it up.
Okay, whatever. I thought you were gonna start with my hands. I was sitting here waiting for it.
Oh,
To
what's
be
up
honest.
with your hands?
Here he goes. He asked about my hands already,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Okay, anyway, stop looking at them. They don't
Sorry.
fucking matter. It's just me and you.
You're-
Look at me.
You're beautiful. Huh?
Yeah. You're beautiful.
I never heard Steven sing it. It was great.
All right, so let's get this popping.
All right. Why are you gonna make fun of my hands, bro?
Let's not even talk about your hands right now. Let's lay that to
Why?
later.
We can talk about my hands.
So, he doesn't like to sit on this side because he says that this side, it's not his best side. His left side is not his best side. I think you're beautiful, man.
Oh, fuck. You're gonna start it off with some sweetness when I was over here trying to dig.
Yeah.
That's cold
This
blood.
show's about positivity, bro. Like, why are you trying to fucking do that to me?
You know what? You're right. And this morning I was actually telling Cara. It was funny.
Yeah.
What happened? We were running. We were doing the warm up, and I was telling Cara, and I was like, you know what, Cara? I'm not really feeling very PMA-ish today. And I was like, all the PMA that I had, I
feel
just
like
put it in a
roasting
toilet.
motherfuckers right now.
Well, I just put it in the toilet. It was one of those mornings where you wake up and, you know, can't put your socks on right. Your shoes are on backwards.
You didn't even put socks on, huh?
You didn't even take. Yeah, today I did.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking.
You just wake up a little off, but we did the little wad, and then it
Off.
was good.
So this is our 5th episode, yeah?
Yeah, dude, already at number 5. 6? Don't tell me that, bro.
Well, pilot,
Pilot was 1.
food for thought.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, damn, this is 5. Damn.
Goddamn, dude, we fucking
We should do
roasted.
something special for 10.
Ooh.
Let us know. Not shots. I'm not.
We've
drinking.
had some good ideas already that we could
Yeah.
make into videos.
Yeah, we don't want to do like alcohol. We'll save that for your other podcast.
Stoked and stroked
Yeah, you could do that one. I'm not down for that.
for drinking?
I mean, I'm down for drinking, but not that much.
Dude, speaking of drinking, how was that pizza party that we had with Aiden? That shit was so
Oh,
fun. Dude, that was fun.
He
So,
had so much fun.
so to recap on last week, so we ended last week talking about how we were going to go play Mario Kart with Aiden, and we fully did.
Yep.
And we just found out that Diego's a dweeb.
So, Eric shows up, super excited. By the way, he's like pumped to just play video games,
Yeah, dude, I rescheduled my shit. I was supposed to go eat Dairy Queen with the girl,
which you didn't.
and I was like, you know what? Actually, I did. And I was like, I have to go. I had to go play games with Aiden.
Yeah. So we played Mario Kart. Frank showed up, and then yeah, we got to Mario Karting, and Aiden is better than all of us at Mario Kart.
Dude, he kicks ass.
So then we started playing Smash Bros, and then we invited Diego. If you guys don't know who Diego is, look him up on Instagram. He's a big dude.
He just had to plug his
I know. He needs followers.
He needs followers.
He needs followers. I feel like if you're looking like that, you need to have at least 10,000 followers.
I thought OPEX comes with like a certain amount of followers when you join the gym.
It might. I don't know. Or he's just not doing it right.
You're guaranteed a certain amount of mass and
Yeah.
followers.
Yeah. So he came over, and then we played Smash Bros. And yeah, him and Aiden went at it, and we just kind of suck at that game. And Aiden just.
I know it was funny
It's just
because
him and Aiden.
it was like
It
it
was
was
just him and
Aiden.
Aiden.
It was Aiden and Diego pretty much. We were just there just for moral support. Dude, they were so good at that fucking
Yeah.
game. I thought I was decent until Diego came. I was
Yeah.
like, well, you're giant and
Yeah.
you're good at video games,
So
so this kind of sucks.
Diego's like what, 220, 6'3", works
Fat tits.
works out a lot, and all you think he works out, and eats healthy. lo and behold, Diego's the biggest dork in the world. Like full blown Comic-Con. Not saying those people are dorky, but
A little dorky.
what I'm saying is, this dude will go to Comic-Con, dress up, and he buys action figures.
Wait, he dresses up?
I think he dressed up a couple years.
Like as Wonder Woman?
Maybe.
Dude, Diego, what do you dress up
Dude,
as?
and he's good at video games.
Dude, if you
Ladies.
could take a guess.
Ladies.
Oh, here we go.
He's single too.
Diego?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
He doesn't like distraction though, so you gotta kind
Yeah,
of
there's
get out
no
of his way.
Diego's over there just for a good time, huh?
Yeah.
Diego's
Diego
here
loves
for,
to have a good time.
Diego's here for a good time.
Shout out Diego, we love you, dude. That's why we're making fun of you, kind of, sorta.
Yeah. Yeah, your real friends roast you.
Yeah, but he can kind of give it back too.
Diego?
Yeah, but it like in the awkward way. He has that awkward like, hey guys, he's just like super just like monotone voice with that smirk.
Dude, he's never made fun of me. At least not yet.
Oh
Oh no, he makes fun of like girls I've been with,
snatch
which is
off.
a low blow.
And you guys didn't do a snatch off.
Dude, he challenged me to the snatch off. I was
Because
not
your
down,
fucking
bro.
hands are ripped.
Dude, all right. You know what? Let's just get it out. My hands are annihilated to shreds. Not anymore. Now they're not bad anymore. I was like, yeah. They're not bad anymore, but they were a rip. It's because Yvette gave me all the pull-ups, bro.
Blame it. Why are you blaming it on her
On
for?
Saturday, because I'm just trying to get the nervous energy out of me.
Why
Yeah,
are you nervous?
No, I'm just kidding. Because of my
Maybe 'cause
hands.
you're wearing a fucking
When it comes to
jacket.
like you guys roast me about fitness, I get really self-conscious, bro.
Well, here's the thing.
You're like, you're not strong. You're like, definitely not strong. Your hands are ripped. Definitely ripped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's
Your snatch is off. It's definitely off.
that's always gonna be off.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that lift. Anyways, that could be another episode. But so your hands are ripped.
What's up?
Did you do the deed with them? At least.
The D?
Yeah, the deed. The deed.
The deed?
Like, have you done the deed with them?
Like, jerking McCurkin? All right. Well, you made it R. I'll make it R then.
Yeah, I was trying to make it PG.
I'll make it P. Yes, dude. It was like the hardest thing for like the last 3 days,
So
bro.
they didn't hurt that much. I don't want to hear you bitching. and
No,
complain if
bro,
you
because
can
I had.
fucking do
It's
the
not the
de-
same, bro,
do the
because you can't
deed.
get full grip or like lubrication. You have to like use your inside of your hands like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it kind of like, you know what? Last 3 days,
And he's single, ladies.
I need a little help for like the last 3.
And he's single, ladies.
Yeah, exactly. I had a hook grip masturbation.
Okay.
Bro, you started it.
Oh. Okay.
No,
And
it was a
there
good
that
time.
was.
No, the
Yeah.
weekend was a good time. Tell you what, woke up the next day, face was fully swollen. Remember how we were talking about gluten?
Oh, we
yesterday?
had pizza.
we had a shitload of pizza,
Full-blown
and
pizza.
a bunch of beers.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I woke up the next day and I went to Mostly Muffins to go grab a coffee, and I even rode my bike there because I was like, well, I gotta burn off something, huh? So I rode my bike there.
Yeah.
And I went in there and I was talking, huh? There was a gang.
Was
Of, yeah. There was a gang of bikers at Mostly Muffins, and I put my bike next to theirs. I don't know why. I was like, I'm gonna put my bike next to my
Did
friends.
you join a new gang?
No, I didn't even want to be with them. It kind of just felt forced. Like I saw them outside. They're all sitting outside, and I even wanted to say hi to them to be like, "Hey, what's up, guys?
Were you wearing
Come put my bike here."
we were in the suit and everything?
No, I look like a CrossFit guy on a fixie. Like
What does a CrossFit guy look like?
I don't know. Remember that one time we were at us, long socks, shorts, t-shirt, Metcons. I was at when was that one? Was it St. Patrick's Day? We were walking through the Pine House, and the manager there was like, that guy looks like he does CrossFit," and I was like, "What?"
What does that even mean?
I don't know. That's what I said, and I had only been doing CrossFit for like 2 hours.
If this was 2014, then yes, you can spot a CrossFitter from a mile away. It's 2019.
How's the
Because back in that fucking day, everybody had to wear fucking long socks, neon, bright everything, fucking headbands.
Really?
Yeah, Yvette just got out of that like yesterday. So
You still wear headbands.
yeah, so like long socks,
Okay.
fucking
Bright shoes?
bright everything,
Oh God.
headbands. This is like the fucking gear everywhere.
You think that's why more people talk shit more than anything?
Oh yeah, it's so
was the fit.
obnoxious. It's fucking obnoxious.
Did you dress that way too?
No.
Everybody did.
Maybe
Nah.
once.
Totally did.
Yvette's gonna fucking go back in my Instagram and look.
gonna
Just
find
because she can't fucking take no one roasting her, she gets all fucking mad. Everybody go unfollow Make It Work Mama, by the way. Hit the unfollow button.
Share her profile.
Look, she's getting mad right now.
Aw.
Yvette, calm down. It ain't real. It's
We're
not real life.
kidding. We're just joking. That's so fun. But you know what's funny now is I feel like now the style is like You know what? I don't know. But from looking at you, I feel like a lot of people dress that way. A lot of wrist things going on.
A lot of wrist things.
Yeah, a lot of bracelet things going on. You rock a lot of bracelets, huh? Yeah, she rocks.
You too. You have one too.
Yeah. Well, that's a skate thing.
Yeah, and that's the what is it, the Rasta clock?
Yeah.
That's a skate thing.
You know what? I lost mine.
I have like the 4 of them.
Huh?
It's maroon.
Yeah, maroon. Do you have it? Motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, it's a total thing.
Yeah.
And then dad hats now. You got the CrossFit steez. I mean, you own the gym. You kind of gotta have.
I mean, I don't. It's still. I don't know. I'm wearing nanos right now because I just worked out, but I usually wear Vans.
Here's the real question: when was the last time you wore pants?
During the winter, I wear joggers every day. I don't think I wear one pair of shorts all winter. I just started wearing shorts again.
Dude, those look so. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I get so heavily influenced, and then when I saw you guys all wearing those fucking joggers, I was like, those are sick, bro. I was like, I want some of those.
I have one pair of girl joggers.
Girls?
They don't make that color in the guys.
Dude, that's so Jamie Thomas of you.
Yeah.
Jamie Thomas back in the day, like
Still
before
wear, yeah.
in skateboarding, like, before they didn't make skinny jeans, so he had to go buy girl jeans and wear all the girl jeans, and he made it cool. But everybody gave him so much shit, dude, because he used to wear like girl jeans.
And if you don't know who Jamie Thomas is,
Chief,
you fucking should.
Yeah, he's the shit. That's who Steven aspires to be.
One day. Yeah, no, for sure. Like that guy, like, yeah.
He's the shit, dude.
He's my idol.
Have you ever met him?
Yes, twice.
Twice?
Mhm.
What was your thoughts on him? Sorry, guys, we're going back to skateboarding.
I know.
Ah, fuck,
Love
it's
it.
so hot.
Here comes the shirt. Let's see it. What does it say?
What, dude? What, dude?
What does it say? What does the shirt say?
What, dude?
What does it say? What? My large medium?
It says my large medium T. Okay.
Does it say something at the back?
What?
Does it say something at the back?
No, man. It's because I did this like last night, and the marker sucks ass. Huh? It's so poorly designed. Can you see it?
It's all right.
I don't think I've washed this shirt probably in like 3 months.
Okay. It's all right.
But I know, but I just had to do it. I said I was gonna do it, so I just did it, and I was like, oh well, if it's not funny, it's
I
not
dig
funny.
it.
James will rock this shit. I want to
Alright.
make real large medium tees, by the way.
So Jamie Thomas.
Yeah.
Change it real quick.
You love Jamie
Fucking-
Thomas.
Let's talk about that guy. No, well, I mean, in the setting that we were in, it was just kind of more of a party setting because when I used to work for Zoomies, we went to 100K at the end of every year. They paid for everything, so it's just all these group of people and influencers in the industry put together in one room.
Yeah.
And then you have the kids that are like fanning out. That I found out the first year, and then after that, I was like, oh, these guys don't really give a shit.
Well,
Like,
and they're just people.
they're
too.
just normal people. So like, after meeting them, I met him the first time. They're all chill, you know. They're normal dudes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, they're like all of us, especially like you and I. We were like heavily influenced by skating and the culture. But meeting him was cool because he's laid back, chill. He's normal, and he's a family man too.
Yeah.
You know, he's about the business, and like for as a gym owner, going back to what I do now, I look back at it as like being a gym owner and being able to still kind of jump in a workout and be good at it. It's like skateboarding, like being an owner of a company, but still being a badass fucking skater. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that must
dope,
be
dude.
super hard.
But meeting him was dope, man. I met like a lot, like Christian Soy. If you don't know who that is, that guy's like fucking. He has a dope story behind him. He was the rock star. So Christian Soy is Tony Hawk before Tony Hawk became Tony Hawk. So
Yeah, didn't they beef it?
Christian Hosoi went to jail right before Tony Hawk became like popular.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy how it all kind of worked out. And yeah, Christian Hosoi used to party it up with like actors and actresses.
Yeah, 'cause
he was like a rock star.
He was like the first rock star skater, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
because and then after that, because nobody really liked Tony Hawk because Tony Hawk was like this clean cut,
He was a
weird
square.
style. Yeah, he was like a square.
But
Nobody liked the tricks he was doing.
yeah.
Have you ever met him?
Mhm.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay, here's the thing. I'm happy you started talking about that because when I met like Jamie Thomas, I actually met the whole Zero team first, and it was interesting because that was like the first time I ever met like a celebrity, and then like in skateboarding, everything is so transparent, and then
Yeah.
when you meet them, it's in the settings like most of the time it's at like a signing, so they're open to like meet you. But like most times, it's so funny because when people talk about Jamie Thomas, they're like, "Oh, he was a dick. He was a blah blah blah." I'm like, bro, you gotta realize when you ran into Jamie Thomas, like, A, you probably ran up on the street.
Yeah.
B, like he was probably doing something, and C, you probably came at him so fucking hot. Like, can you imagine those people's lives, bro?
Well,
And then you just come up on them all hot. Like they're just a
yeah.
person.
Yeah, they're just people. Like, I mean, they get irritated just like us.
Yeah,
We have bad days. They have bad days.
100%.
But you got like, you have like, they don't owe you anything either, though.
No,
you know, they
definitely not.
didn't sign up for it to be like, oh, I need to be nice to every kid that comes up to me and influence every kid that comes up to me. No, that's not how it works. It's like you have to go. The mindset that they have is like they're doing something they love, not for anybody else. Especially skateboarding, because skateboarding is like you and the board.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it is. And you know, they don't owe you anything. And everybody's like, well, they get paid. No, they get paid to fucking push wood and do some of the craziest tricks on a skateboard, and they don't get paid to be nice to you.
No,
But
it's
some of them are and some of them aren't.
yeah, and it's hard to like, and it's funny. It's funny because it's hard to understand that with like skaters because you just watch them because they are just like regular people like you and I. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
all celebrities, everybody is just
Yeah.
like you and I. But when you're like fanning out, like when you see, like I remember the first time I met Chris Cole, I almost freaked out. Like Chris Cole's
You
one of my favorites.
fanboyed or what?
Oh, 100%. Like I was prepared for it, bro. Like I was in design school at the time. And I
Oh,
was
you
like,
told me this
I was like,
story.
Chris Cole's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
there, so I
yeah.
made him like this little design. And at the time, he came out with his
Yeah.
own little brand, and I designed this thing for him, and I designed a mini one for me because I wanted to keep it. But I gave it to him, and like I signed it, and I gave him my business card, and I was like, dude, Chris Cole, and I couldn't even talk. I was just like, I made this for you, and like I walked away.
Thanks, dude. Bye.
Yeah, and he was just like,
That's
dude,
it?
this is rad. No, he was like, dude, this is rad. Thank you. And I was like, he said it was rad. And I walked away. And then, like, I never saw him again.
Oh my god.
But I remember at that moment, it was crazy. And then, like, you hear him talking. Then now with social media, you see inside their lives. And then, you know,
yeah,
and,
everything is. Well, everything's transparent, but maybe not really. It just depends what you let people see.
exactly. And that's why I like those social medias a lot. Those ones that are fully transparent and show you everything that goes on. Like, it's hard to, like, balance it all on your social, especially, like, on your feed. Like, you don't want to purposely post, like, you crying if something's going on, for sure. But you can't always have. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but it's just, it's hard to fake the. What? Did you die?
Are you
the
all
hell's
right over
going on?
there? She's trying to steal our shine.
Everybody's dying back
She's
there.
trying to steal our shine.
I know. You know what? I know you had something going. I know you had something in your head, but this might be a good thing to talk about as far as like social media goes.
Let's talk about it.
It's interesting. Well, that right there, because we always talk about it here, and the gift and the curse that is social media, right? And especially nowadays.
Yeah, social media is funny. I think it like someone like Gary Vee, like he highly was like, obviously he's all about it, doing it to progress in the world. Like if you do not like so let's use our parents as example.
Oh yeah.
So
Perfect.
like I'm gonna use my dad as he just got Facebook and Instagram like 3 months ago.
Really?
Yeah.
How's he liking it so far?
He's the guy that's sitting on the couch on Facebook just watching all the videos. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing?
All the stuff of like like animals talking.
Yeah, and laughing his ass off. And then I'm like, Dad, let's fucking go eat dinner. And he's like, oh yeah. But I'm like, I remember this motherfucker used to
Like
talk
this?
so much like that. Sit down.
That's how my dad is.
Like,
boy.
this motherfucker just talks so much shit about us being on our phone all the time, and then like they're on their phones
Dude, yeah.
all the time.
And they don't understand that their fucking notifications are on, so all it's just like bing, 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 bing. I'm
You
like,
love that, huh?
Stop, hate it, bro. And I go to my dad and I'm like,
You're
what'd you do that for?
Throw his phone.
I'm like, bro, yeah, nobody just got
Bottom
social.
on OtterBox so you can throw it.
I know. This is for your own good.
So my dad ended up getting social media, but he ended up getting it for a few reasons. Obviously, so he can follow like the gym, and then he started following me, and because he heard a Wisdom Wednesday one day,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, oh okay, and that's why he started following it.
Yeah.
And so like for me to be able to maybe influence my dad or even put some put a thought process into my dad. I mean, that's cool. That's the cool thing about it is like you can't be with someone 100% of the time, but like you can now.
Yeah.
Like you can go to someone's profile and look at their picture, hear their voice, like on a bigger level if you want to get super emotional about it. Like say, let's talk about Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
Like think about that, dude. Like the influence that guy had on the culture and the community. But now, like, his face is all over Instagram.
Everywhere, yeah.
Instagram is like flooded with Nipsey. His own, like, everybody tags Nipsey. Like, that's probably like one of the best things that come out of social media is that people's legacies can live on for forever.
Yeah.
You know, like, unless, you know, Instagram does a dick move and shuts his profile, his thing down. But I don't see that happening. But it's like, that's something cool. Or like, I have cousins that I don't talk to on a regular day basis, but, you know, they can follow me on social media, or I follow them and see what's going on. And, you know, like, I have a cousin that I talk to in Salinas, and he just got Instagram, and he's posting pictures of his family, of his lady, you know, of him, and it's like that's something good to see, because that's the good stuff about social media. Now we do have the opposite side of social media. What do you think?
Yeah. Well, to go off of that thought that you said, it was interesting because there's sometimes I do like that a lot. Like, there's family that I don't see all the time, and it's nice to see, like, especially family that I see cousins that are growing constantly. I'm like, holy shit! Like, I feel like I just saw you yesterday, and you're already this big. Like, it's crazy to see, and I love that about social media too, especially for family that's away. But when there's the one thing that I've always found that was frustrating about social media, and I found this when I was in a relationship, and you can probably speak better on it, but I always found, like, especially when I was in a relationship, like, social media relationships was frustrating, not so much with friends, but, like, sometimes I felt like I was sharing too much, that, like, I didn't have stuff to say to people anymore, because people just kind of knew. And it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because it's like that with the podcast as well. Like, the nice thing is, like, some people kind of already know, like, me in a sense, or know you on social media, or they think they know you. It's kind of different. It depends on what part of social, right? Like, podcast is a little bit different because you're listening to us for like an hour 30 every week. But with social media, like, I'm showing you only the highlights of my life, which is the negative side of that. Is like, the whole reason we got into this conversation, that was the interesting part. And I think there's so many layers to social media, but that right there, to like go off of what you were saying, it's so interesting. Because the positive is that you get to see people's lives that you're not able to see every day, and you can see those experiences. But, like, there's also the negative side aspect to it, where you don't always see, like, the bad things in people's life. But it's up to you as a friend to reach out and say something. But I always felt there was that frustrating part. I kind of went in a circle, but there was that frustrating part. To go back to the whole point I was saying it, where sometimes I felt like I didn't have things to talk to people about. Like, it was interesting.
It's hard to it comes down to, like, content, right? Like, how much content do you want to put out there?
Yeah.
And then can you keep putting content out there?
Yeah, it's kind of and I've worked, like, on the content side of things. Like, I've worked for, like, brands for the last 3 to 4 years, and after a certain while, like, after like a year, like, with conversations different. Like, with this, like, it's easy because you go back. It's like, it's a dance, you know. Eventually, you'll find a rhythm, like we just did. But with social media, like, after a while, like, you can only post a product so many different times, you know. And creativity, will help you with that. But after a while, man, it's all just becomes kind of the same thing, you know.
Well, it's also trend too, because, like, dude, think about the fucking trend in clothing right now. It's so weird.
It's always switching.
But, like, think about it, like, the shoes that are in style for all the, like, the I guess the 12 to 21-year-old, you know, realm, like, the style of shoes is just like back in the day, like the big puffy white Fila's.
Oh,
and
yeah.
What the fuck?
They're going back to that?
Yeah.
I'm so off of that. Do you keep up a lot with all that stuff?
Because I have nieces and nephews that are that age, and I'm like,
what the
dude,
hell?
your sister, your mom used to wear that back in the day.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember when that was happening, when all the '90s stuff started coming back?
It's so weird.
And all the champion, is that still going on? Are people still rocking that hard?
Yeah, Horde.
I when I went to go talk to Kuzniak's class in high school, the seniors it was funny seeing how they all dress. I'm like, oh, this looks straight out of a like '90s music.
Remember
video.
the jerk phase, like
the jerk phase.
Yeah, look at Jared's about to bust it, fucking
dude. Please tell me you jerk, dude.
Fuck no.
Hard pass.
So I worked at Zoomies at the time.
Dude. Yeah.
So here's the thing. It's one of those things where you have to bite your tongue because you're like, fuck, I hate this shit, but that's what was selling, though. Like, that was the trend,
and you had to sell it.
Yeah, and you know, like, I'm pretty cool about, like, understanding. So, like, a lot of the kids, like, would talk to them, chat with them, whatever. So, you know what I mean? Like, that phase was weird, dude. Like, super, super skinny jeans, high top, colored shoes and
Yeah.
belt, the shoelace belt, and the like bright colored purple. Yeah, it was just like
Here's the thing that drove me nuts about jerker kids.
the
What was that?
snapback on the head and
See, that
snapback
was the
on the.
thing. I'm glad you went to that. What pissed me off the most about jerkers is they all had bowl cuts. Am I right? They all had bowl cuts. That's not cool, dude. They all had bowl cuts. They would wear their hat. They would like place their hats on their heads, and their bowl cuts would be rocking hard.
What was it,
bro.
Justin Bieber hair? The little
The
like
yeah.
Biebs. Yeah. So at that time, the Biebs was like popping, dude.
Oh no, dude.
Dude, I had a few customers come in. They were like, they wanted to look like the Biebs.
Oh, dude, I want to look like
Hard.
the Biebs now. Look at my hair, bro. That's so funny. That's so funny that you were.
It's trend, bro.
that's
Like you see
interesting.
trend, and it's crazy. Like working in retail and especially at Zoomies for like 6 years, like you saw trends come and go, come and go.
Yeah.
And like I remember like having that one T-shirt on the shelf, and it wasn't popular, and then like the next year it's like the hottest thing, and the kids are just like, I want it, I want it. I was like, that shit's
Yeah.
been sitting there for like a year, and you want it now?
Yeah.
Like, what's different? But it's because it takes that one fucking influencer, that one person to wear it, and then it just pops off. So at that time, Lil Wayne was at his peak, and that's why kids were like, I want whatever he's wearing.
Yeah, that's why
super
he's so popular.
super shoes, white jeans. Remember colored jeans were popular? Like all that shit.
man.
Because Lil Wayne was wearing it,
Yeah, and he was skating in it.
and
so
he
that-
was skating
all that
in it.
leaked into skating
And
too.
so like now it's like, that's how it starts. It takes that one person to wear something, and
yeah.
fucking there it is, dude.
Yeah, there's so many dynamics to it. And on another positive note, as we're talking about this, and it makes me think of like influencers, like on the grand scheme, like on the grand spectrum. Like Yvette just left, but she's like a good example. I mean, and how she, I mean, people, I don't know if she gets paid for it, but she gets products and stuff, you know, and
Oh, yeah.
sometimes you as well. Like, and people that,
I don't get anything for free.
oh shit, well,
Not yet.
not yet. But
I'm
it's just,
free, guys.
but looking for a motherfucking scholarship. No, but it's because I mean, like I said, I used to work at an advertising agency, and we would pay these people, and we would have people that would hunt for these people.
Yeah.
We had brands, and we were looking for certain people that we were willing to spend money on to promote our stuff. But the thing was, we were like selling food and things. So,
Yeah.
but with apparel, I mean, I can also
It's
be
hard.
Yeah, it can be challenging too.
It's
because
hard, dude.
Style always changes, and
So I was gonna bring this is gonna go perfect to what I wanted to talk about.
cool.
So, it's one thing to be like Jay-Z talks. Remember I showed you guys that video about Jay-Z? He's talking about the white hot spot,
Oh yeah.
and then like it's cool to be in that spot, but can you last? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and like social media is one of those things where it's cool to be an influencer. Can you do it? But how long can you fucking do that for?
Yeah.
Because it could get exhausting. It can get exhausting on you because it's that constant like, oh, I need to and I need to and I need to. It's not more or less that you want to anymore. You're doing it because you want the following and you want the likes and you want the comments. But at what point in time does it become like, is it real?
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And then can you keep pumping out content?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So in the fitness and health industry, it's hard because like there's books, dude, that's been written forever about, you know, strength conditioning, about health, about nutrition. Like none of this is old. Like you just have people saying it a different way. And it's whether what the audience they attract. You know what I mean? It's like supplements, like all the supplements in the world, like they all essentially do the same shit, right? I would assume.
Mhm.
I think, right? They're all priced differently, but they all have their own like niche as far as how they market and who they
Ingredients.
market. But in my world, as far as a coach and a trainer, like when you walk into the gym, you notice like the earn it and keep it. Like I feel like there's a sense of like you have to earn your following. You know what I mean? Like you have to earn the things that you want. It's like that's real life. Like in fitness and in health, like you have to earn your weight loss and you have to earn your strengths and your gains, and you also have to earn like when you fucking get hurt. You know what I mean? A lot of people get hurt and they're quick to blame other people of why they got hurt. Sometimes it is the trainer's fault because they didn't fucking say, hey, let's do this instead of this. But then if that person just decides not to do it and not to listen, now it's that person's fault. But then if they get hurt, they're like, oh, no, it was that person's fault. No, you have to have some sort of accountability. So like why we want to say like earn it and keep it is because you have to earn every aspect of what we do. And
Mm.
it's like that in life. I feel like it's like that in life. I feel it's like that in everything we do. You have to earn that shit. You got to
Mm.
earn your following on Instagram, and you got to be able to keep it by pumping out content, by pumping out in the gym, like pumping out good programming, good coaching, and constantly um, like the facility. Like if we were to stay the same for the next 10 years and had no upkeep in the facility, like no new weights, no new bars, the rotors were fucking broken, whatever, then I don't deserve to charge people $120, $130 for training. Cuz then where's that money going to?
Yeah.
To my fucking brand new Ferrari in the parking lot?
Yeah.
I hope so one day. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like
We're
I
gonna
feel
need a
like
bigger gym.
yeah. You know what I mean? Like you gotta like I feel like so like when I went in my early days of training, like I charged X amount of dollars because I felt like I didn't have the right to charge someone over $100 for what I was doing.
Yeah.
Not yet. And I knew that day will come. I just waited and waited and waited. But now like we're to that point where I have to because we have a bigger spot.
Mm.
But I feel like I've earned the right to charge people that much money. Right? And the
Yeah.
people that want to pay will pay. The people that don't, they won't, and I won't diss them for that. But
Yeah.
like I feel like I've earned it, and for sure, like everybody deserves to have what we have in here to be able to get fitter and healthier and
Yeah.
be a better version of themselves.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I explain to people too. Is like, and not even, and this aspect, it's the easiest way to explain it because you're not just paying for like a gym membership where you go in and you kind of just go in your own time. And I mean, there is that here, but there's also, yeah, you're paying for the knowledge, you're paying for the space, you're paying for the equipment, you're paying for the programming, like, and then you're paying for the like on-time coaching when you're taking the classes. But yeah, the earning and keep it thing is crucial. Especially like in social media now, it's interesting because like people trust you, and you find that like, and especially with these podcasts, I found that personally through experience that people actually trust us with shit. Like the questions that we get and the experience that we get, as far as the feedback, like even on like this one, especially because we talk about health and fitness and life and a bunch of different dynamics, and even on Stoked and Stroke, like people ask us some really deep stuff, and people trust us in our opinions, and sometimes it's like on that one it's a little bit more silly.
Yeah.
So people ask us like
Silly. Yeah.
silly questions, but sometimes we get like a jam, and then we're sitting there talking about some stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, like people actually trust us to ask questions. But then again, we're just like regular people. And even on this
Yeah.
one, the last show, and you'll see on the questions, like I took a peek at the questions from this episode for this one, and the questions are deep. And I assume that people ask those because people trust our opinions.
Mm-hmm.
So like, but then again, we earned that. And I feel like we earned that by not only giving the space that we have here, but like we mentioned, like the last episode, we're not. I mean, we got to go with a grain of salt. We're not registered dietitians, or
Yeah.
I mean, there's things that we have expertise in, like as far as like creatively, and obviously, the health and fitness side on your side. But there's things that we're not like professionals
Mm-hmm.
in or like licensed for. But people trust us and know when they ask us questions that certain things aren't like we're not
Yeah.
like they know we're not that. You know, we're not
We're
licensed
not the
for certain.
smartest people.
No, not the smartest, but we're relatable, and we earned
Yeah.
that because we gave people this platform to trust us with their opinions, and
Yeah.
people trust us with that.
Well, it's because we're real people too. Like we're not like people know us and people can connect with us on so many different levels. But it's like going back to like we've kind of earned that. I feel like we've earned it. You know, and
Mhm.
we're able to do it because of the way we live our life and the way we kind of just the type of people that we are in general.
I have
you know?
I have a thought.
Oh, you want to go for it?
Well, just based on what you're saying, the whole social media talk. Do you ever feel like the way social media goes, and now we all know that there's seasons, shit evolves, there's trends. Do you ever feel like try to catch yourself in a moment where like social media is pulling you in a certain way direction of influence? You're like, oh, that's not me. You know what I mean? An example. So like for me, I stopped following all photographers like on social media, and that was because there's trends going on with photography, and there's things going
I
on,
see what you're saying.
and you know what I mean. And I
Yeah.
found myself like when I was working, starting to do those things, and I was like, this isn't characteristic of me, and this isn't usually how I shoot, and like I never do this. Like why am I
Yeah.
doing it now? And subconsciously, it was because I was looking at social media, and I think there's a lot of correlation between that, and not only just like professionally with me with photography, but even with the way people act, like the
Oh
things
yeah.
that they see and what happens to people's subconscious because of social media. Like as far as I mean, how you live on your day-to-day life, like what influences you to do the things that you do, or the way that you
Yeah.
act on a daily basis, based on the influence from social. Like, are you doing things because of your social media, or are you
Yeah.
doing things because that's who you are? You know, outside of that.
Yeah. But that's like so. Like last year was the year of the entrepreneur.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur. Everybody wanted to be an influencer, which is cool.
yeah,
Maybe like so like going back, you said you started unfollowing the photographers because you caught yourself doing those things. Like same. So like we all want to follow those entrepreneurs, and the entrepreneur like Tony Robbins, Gary Vee, those guys. Those guys been doing it for years.
yeah.
And then last year, it blew up even more because everybody's like, oh, I want to be like them, and I want to be this, and I want to be this, this, and this, and this. But when it came down to doing the fucking work,
Yeah, you're like, oh well.
well, I gotta work. What? It
You,
just didn't happen overnight. I didn't become YouTube sensation overnight. No. So like, everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur, and the same thing, dude. And I stopped. I was reading a lot of books, or reading a lot of content, listening to a lot of podcasts, and then something just clicked in me where I just stopped.
mm-hmm.
Not because I didn't want to listen to them anymore, because at some point in time, like I had to realize, like, okay, I need to do this shit myself, because these guys are saying or doing the things that worked for them.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's gonna happen what's gonna happen if it doesn't work for me? Then I'm setting myself for failure. I'm gonna set myself up to blame them on why it didn't work. You know what I mean? They gave us the tools, yeah. So I took some of the tools, stopped listening to a lot of things, and kind of just got in my own thoughts and started just working what was going on in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of be the product of myself,
Yeah,
not being a product of someone else's thoughts and someone else's ideas. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
I think that's the stuff that will last. Going back to what, like the Jay-Z thing that I was telling you about. So like Jay-Z always thought, or he thinks about like that white hot spot. So that's the hottest thing right now. That's the trend. People want to ride that train for as long as they want, but then when they're not hot anymore, what do you have left? Nothing, right? But can you last like that 40 years? Can you be able to, withstand and withstand and withstand and stay in the fire
yeah.
for 40 years? I think that's where I got tired of listening to them every day, and then pretty much not being as productive as I wanted to be. And I feel like I'm more productive now that I'm in my own thoughts and in my own my own creative path, and doing things, and learning my own way as I go. But
Yeah.
that's what worked. That works for me though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That might not work for you. That might not work for someone else. I'm not saying like didn't like not listening to those guys is a idea, but I think it did good for me to stop listening to a lot of that stuff.
I think people have trouble with that, and based on a lot of conversations that I have with people, I think the hard thing for people to understand is just because like even if I were to look at you, right, I can get inspired from you and the thing like have conversations with you, get inspired by like what you've done and your process, and by inspired I mean take some of that and implement it in my own life,
Right.
but not do verbatim for what you did.
Right.
And I think what people mistake is they want to do verbatim from what they see from the Gary
Mhm.
V's or Tony Robbins. So it's like
Yeah.
Gary Vee had an insane life. He was an immigrant and lived in a certain situation, so his actions follow that. But somebody that didn't have that same life and to imitate it, you can get inspired by his work ethic, but sometimes your life doesn't demand those things that
Yeah.
like it demanded Gary Vee. And that's what makes Gary Vee Gary Vee. But you can reach a Gary Vee status or one of your idol status by finding your own way. And but
Yeah.
you don't want to be a Gary Vee because you're you and you want to
Yeah.
be your own thing. And rather than letting social media and all these things online pull you a certain way that's not natural to you,
Yeah.
it's hard because you literally have to shut your phone off.
Do you feel like some people want to struggle purposely so that they can say they struggled, and then
I
they
think
can
that-
come out of the struggle?
I think there's I
You
think
get what
people
I'm
are
saying?
I think people are like self-sabotaging to some point too, and then I think there's different types of that, because I know for me personally, when you said that, I was like, I have something about that, like where something about that where not like I purposely try to fuck up my life just to make it better, but there's things where if I don't feel like challenges, if I don't have a fire under my ass now, then like I feel kind of lost and anxious if I don't have
Yeah,
like
I
something
kind of
pushing me.
feel like so I kind of feel like I feel like if you don't struggle, people tend to judge you even more. They like
Yeah.
tell you like,
Oh,
oh,
you don't have
you
problems,
don't have you didn't struggle, like you didn't earn it, you didn't this, you didn't that.
dude. Dude, okay, can I say something before?
Yeah.
Just gonna say right here.
3, 2, 1, go.
And you know what pisses me off about that? On the other side is I think people want to tell you that they're busy just to prove something to you. Like,
Mm.
remember, like if somebody tells me like, that's why I hate saying I'm busy. I hate saying like, dude, I was busy or dude, I didn't have time because it bothers me because I hate when people tell me that. It's like, dude, a given.
Okay.
Yeah, I hate when people tell me that. And I'm like, people are like, dude, I was really fucking busy. It's like, dude, given. But
Yeah.
that's why you have conversations to make things happen. But I hate when people, if I haven't seen somebody in a long time, right? And I do this sometimes and I get mad. Like I haven't seen somebody in a really long time and I was like, dude, what's going on? How you been? Like, oh, really busy, you know? I'm like, dude, tell me about your life.
Yeah.
Like, if you're busy, first thing you tell me is that you're busy, you're really not busy.
Yeah.
But then again, you don't have to prove anything to me by telling me you're busy. It's like a
I feel like so yeah, but
it's an ego contest.
but you
It's a measuring
appreciate the
contest.
people that don't tell you that too. So like if you see a friend you haven't seen them in the longest time,
Mhm.
right? And I understand people are busy because everybody's fucking busy.
Everybody has their own thing.
Yeah.
going
So
on.
when they say I've been busy, I'm like everybody's busy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody's busy.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
Like whatever. But you have those friends that just ask you like, oh, how's everything going? And we never once say like, oh, I've been busy for the sake of being busy, like you said. Like more or less, you get in conversation about how life is going, really. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Kind of actually explaining why you're busy
Yeah, what's
instead of
going
saying
on?
you're busy.
Yeah, exactly. And it's
Because in reality, are you really that busy? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah, I know what you
if a
mean.
lot of
I
people.
didn't want to say I was because I just went on a rat about how.
But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to just say they're busy because they feel like that's the only way they can validate their life maybe
Yeah,
too.
they want to be part of the conversation.
You know what I mean?
I agree, man.
But like going back to the whole like the people like self-sabotaging whatnot, like I feel like this world, like everybody wants to see the struggle, see you come out of the struggle.
Yeah.
Like, so what? So fuck what if your parents gave you $1 million to start your business? Doesn't
Yeah.
mean like starting the business was easy. You know what I mean? Doesn't mean like the business was already like you know what I mean? Like,
But even to go off the JC thing, like like life is suffering. That's inevitable.
in general,
Things will
yes.
happen
Yes.
no matter what. So no matter where you
Yes.
start, if you start great, there's like challenges will always find you. Even nowadays, like we all know this now, the most successful people, quote unquote, people that we think are successful, have their own challenges.
Yeah.
And there's no different from people that have challenges to all the way are now. Like, you know what? Listening to comedy specials make me realize that, especially comedy specials from megastars like Kevin Hart or like a Joe Rogan. You hear like their everyday struggles where they talk about maybe not financially, but they go through their own things like with their families, trying to balance like
Yeah.
family and like work and all the dynamics of life. But it's just it's interesting because now, like with social media, you can get heavily influenced on a life that somebody else lives instead of living your
Totally.
own.
Yeah.
It's so interesting, man. And I wanted to ask that about you. I'm so glad we started talking about social media. It always works out, huh?
What did you want to ask me, sir?
No, it's well that
Hashtag.
right there. It
Okay.
was just interesting as far as like if you get pulled in certain ways because of social media. Because I know, like, I mean, somebody at your level as well, owning the gym and stuff, and your influences are heavily different from mine.
Yeah.
And I know from mine creatively, like it's fucking all over the internet, right, Jer? Like it's everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And you can see the trends. And I mean, I'm sure there's trends in like the gyms, like you were explaining last time.
Oh,
Now I
there is,
understand a little bit
yeah.
more, like what all that
Yeah.
entails. But yeah, it's just interesting because I mean it's hard, dude, for sure. And I know I remember when you like jokingly roasted Jer and I about our social medias, and I was actually actually this is a thought happening right now in my head. Yesterday I told Jer because he sent me a screenshot of somebody else's profile, and I told him I was like shit, and it made me look at my own. I was like, damn, man, I really need to get on my feed. But then like driving and sitting here now, it makes me think about it and real thinking through it.
It's hard.
I wonder, like, is it really that worth it? Because is
Okay.
it really that worth it? You know, because I think about the things that I have on my day to day right now, and those are the things that matter. Like, not to get super sentimental, but I'm here with you guys.
I
You
think
know, I get cover my bases. I
yeah.
work like, you know.
Well, for you and Jared, it's a little harder because you guys live.
Bring me a stevia.
You guys kind of have to live in that social media world because that's like the kind of like what you guys do.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's like the last thing on your list to worry about your own social media.
Yeah, it's interesting.
I just said that because I just want to make fun of you guys, but
No, it was funny. I thought.
but
It was
you know what I
hilarious.
mean. Like, I
Yeah.
think it's like as a gym owner, like some people think like priority is me working out, but like that's like usually like the last thing on my list.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know what I mean?
That makes
Like
sense.
what's first is making sure the people around me are getting the experience that they have, and we're coaching and we're programming, and then the logistics of the gym, making sure shit's safe for you guys to use. So like there's a lot that goes into it that people don't see, and that I don't want people to see because that's not their job to see it. And I'm not,
Yeah.
and if I put it out there for people to see, it's like I'm trying to either like rub it in their face, which and I'm not that type of person either. And or like I'm just trying to like validate my work when I don't need to validate that shit to anybody.
Yeah.
The only people I need to validate it to is myself in the morning when I wake up. So in the morning I wake up, and if I fucking love what I do every day, even with the struggling part, like struggling, and you know, there's fucking bad days and there's good days, just like normal life. And fucking this gnat is killing me right now. So, you know what I mean? And
Sniper.
I feel like it's like you guys, it's like the last thing you guys want to do is worry about your own social media.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Social media is a conversation we can probably have numerous episodes about, man. And I like talking about it because it challenges your psychology, and it makes you think and understand. And honestly, you can look at it in a PMA way, where it almost helps you challenge yourself to understand who you are as an individual. Like for me, it helped me understand and validate like who I really am, and because I knew I would see things online, I'm like, okay, definitely not me, definitely not me. And then I would see the things that I do enjoy, and I'm like, definitely me. It almost like in a 3D world validated some things for me, where I was like, okay, yeah, this is visually in the world like what represents me, you know, outside of like things like this, like conversation and.
But it changes.
And such. It does change, and I think that's I think that's a.
My wife's calling me.
You would put her on the show?
Oh, I didn't answer it. She hung up on me.
Oh, dude, she hung up.
Yeah.
You think she was like, "Fuck, he's doing the podcast"?
No, she's probably like, he doesn't fucking answer his phone.
She gave it 2 rings.
Or yeah, she probably.
You know what? I'm one of those. I only give it like 3 rings. I'm like, if you're not gonna answer at 3, I'm just gonna.
But sometimes your phone doesn't even ring though. Like, you ever had that? Like, my phone barely ring.
Hey, I'm gonna help you out here. Yeah, you know what? Totally, totally, dude. Sometimes it doesn't ring, dude.
Well, it'll ring like half-ass, and then the person on the other side is like, "No, it rang like 3 times."
Every episode I talk shit about my dad.
Still
Yesterday,
didn't meet that guy.
yeah, okay, I told him.
Yeah, but that was like on a fucking holiday.
No. I told him, and this one was my fault. And yesterday I told him, I was like, "Hey, Dad, everybody wants to meet you. Come hang out at Cafecito, you know,
Or the gym.
or the gym."
Yeah.
He's so scared of the gym. He doesn't want to come.
Okay.
Maybe I'll talk him into it. But like Cafecito, I was like, you should come with us one morning. Just come, have like a changuito or something, have a little fucking espresso, and then he's all like, "Yeah." He's like, "What time do you go?" I'm like 7:30. Like, no, like, whatever. Well, I told him the time. Right after the gym. And he's all like, "All right." He's like, "I'm down." And then I was like, "Oh, shit. Tomorrow we have a podcast. My bad." And he's like, "Oh, well." And I was like, "Damn it. That was my chance."
Friday.
I'm going to be gone. Dude, I'm going to be gone.
Where
Hey,
you
guys,
going?
I'm going to be gone.
Where are you gonna go?
Albuquerque to go see my little brother. I'm going to go see
He's
the
a pilot.
Yeah. he's a pilot.
He's a pilot. He's
That-
much
that-
cooler than you are.
Dude, every time I meet like a girl that I'm like interested in, and we start talking about like my family and stuff, I think all you guys know this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like tell girls about my brother to validate myself. Like I'm like, you have a little brother? I'm like, yeah, he's really cool. He's like an Air Force pilot. He's much cooler than me. He's like he's taller, more handsome, broader shoulders, prettier eyes, like muscles, big guy, flies airplanes. Did I mention that? Oh, and also has his degree in aerospace engineering, and it's a bachelor's degree. Oh, and he's a second lieutenant in the Air Force. Oh wait, did I say second? I meant first.
Oh, okay.
Also,
So what do you do again?
I draw and take pictures, which is
I feel
and
like
talk and
that's
have a
much
podcast.
cooler.
Then have a podcast.
Because he doesn't have time to be creative. Think about that.
Dude, but here he is in his own way.
I was gonna say he probably is.
This
He's probably
motherfucker,
that dude.
and he plays guitar.
Yeah, you're fucked, dude. You got like what did you got?
One day he's gonna come home with a smoke show, and I'm gonna hope she has a sister. Or huh?
Jared just said that.
What'd you say?
Or dating another pilot.
Or dating another pilot. Dude, it's funny because my brother and I, this is getting real personal, but my brother and I, we grew up together and we get along on another.
You grew up with your brother?
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
just making sure.
I know. I sometimes say
Hey,
the
you know
obvious.
that doesn't happen though.
Sometimes it doesn't. Yeah.
So that's yeah. That didn't mean that like.
Him and I were super close. Like as babies, we were super close, and then puberty hits, and then I was like, he used to follow me everywhere. I'm like, stop fucking following me. And then like now
Wait,
that
did he hit puberty first or did you?
I think he did. I had sideburns first.
You're still
though.
going through puberty, huh?
I had no, dude. I'm fully grown now. I have a beard.
That's
And
not connected to your mustache.
I do that on purpose. It just doesn't grow that way.
Okay,
What does he
continue
say on
your
Joe
story.
Dirt? It doesn't grow like that, all white trashy like that. It doesn't grow all white trashy like that.
Oh, shit.
He. What was I gonna say?
Joe Dirte.
Oh yeah, we grew up well together, but like him and I, there's some things that we just like. We don't talk about sex. We don't talk about girls. Like it's so
Really?
weird. I've never heard my brother be like, "Yeah, I railed this chick." I've never heard him say that. And every time I'm around him, I'm like, like it's so weird. It's almost like talking to like I love my brother, and I'm not. What's the best way to say this? We just never talk about it.
Neither
Never
do
talk
I,
about
though.
girls. Never talk. Really?
Yeah.
Not with the birdo?
No.
Really? I'm gonna talk to him about girls. Like, what's up, dude? What's up? I'm trying not to say something inappropriate. You see how hard it is for me? You like just turn it off or turn it down?
Yeah, turn it down.
I'm trying.
Yeah. No, yeah, me and my I think but I think it's because of like my parent. I think it's just the way you grew up too, around your parents and stuff too. It's not.
How many siblings do you have?
I have a brother and a sister. I'm the youngest.
You have a sister?
Yeah, my sister's like 43, 44. She's old.
Oh, you said it.
She's older.
I kind of wish I had a sister. I had cousins that.
So it's just you. Wait, it's just you and your brother?
Just me and my brother.
Just you two?
Just a couple 1-2 boys in Oshkosh overalls. Growing
Did
up.
you guys match?
Yes, don't.
Did the whole
fucking
matchy
remind
matchy
me,
thing? I think it was like if you had a sibling that's close in age, you had to match.
Cause you get like 2 for 1.
Yeah.
100%. You get 2 for 1.
Yeah,
That old Navy.
frugal as fuck. Oh, there's 2 for 1?
Did you have a color? Like you always got the same color of everything, because it was easier.
No.
I always had red shit. My brother always had blue shit.
So
Blue
what
or
did you
green.
eat growing up? Like, what did your mom make you for breakfast? I'm just curious.
You know,
Egg and weenie, like all of us Mexicans.
yeah, weenie con huevo.
Yeah.
Uh,
Bologna, fried bologna.
I didn't have bologna. What we had? You know what we had? We had like chopped tortilla and eggs.
Chilaquiles?
Is it chilaquiles? Is that chilaquiles?
Yeah.
But without the chile.
You're so
just
not
the chile.
Mexican.
No, but I don't think I liked it. Cause my mom, I remember we had that all the time, and that was the shit. It was just like chopped up tortilla and eggs, but there wasn't the chile part. Maybe because I didn't like it. I was so picky as a kid, dude. I hated everything.
So, yeah.
I love Maruchan though. There was one time where
Wait, what?
Did this ever Maruchan?
What's that?
Maruchan?
I don't know what that is.
What is it? Yeah, I'm saying it right, bro.
Oh, ramen noodles. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
Got it.
Dude, do you guys ever? Okay, here's okay. First off, so you eat Maruchan as a kid.
Who did it?
Cool. Styrofoam cup or bag?
Both.
No, you gotta pick one for the rest of your life. Watch your words. No, don't listen to them. No, hey, it's just you and me, guy. Huh? You know what everybody's going.
Where you really?
Come on, pick one.
If I had to pick one,
Pick one.
the convenience of
You know, he
one.
was like he's trying to find time to think. Pick one. You want me to pick one? You want to pick one of those things? You said Maruchan.
The cup.
Fuck you, man. Give me my fucking friend. Are you serious?
What's wrong with
The cup is bull. You're gonna get sick.
Hey, you're already eating bad food. You're gonna get sick.
You
no
know what?
matter
You look like you used to walk around your house barefoot. That's why your nose is always stuffy. You still do it, huh?
My nose isn't even stuffy.
Yeah, it is, dude.
Says the guy that gets fucking flared up from eating pizza.
Yeah, man, because I have celiac disease.
Okay.
Don't laugh at me, dude.
I'm laughing at you. There you go.
I have celiac. That's my next shirt.
Okay.
I definitely do, bro. You guys saw my face the next day. I don't know why everybody's acting this is such a
It's
fucking
Photoshop.
So no, dude, that
'Cause
was
I didn't-
real.
Don't give them any fuel. Anyways,
It's
so
not.
what else did you eat?
As a kid, Maruchan. Fuck, I need my mom here. Should I call her? That would be kind of funny. Let's call her mom.
Okay. My mom wouldn't probably even.
My
hear
mom
me.
would be like, "What, Eric? I'm at work." I'm like, oh, sorry, mom. What do you want?
My mom would just be like, ¿Qué?
Comida?
¿Qué?
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 What else did I? What did you eat? Let me maybe
The same thing.
the same
eggs
stuff.
and weenie, eggs and bologna.
Yeah.
So, my parents had a really it was crazy. Like growing up, like my parents never wanted us to see the struggle.
Me
But as I
neither.
got older, I'm like, fuck, we were broke.
Dude, me neither.
But
It's go ahead.
Everybody around us thought we were like the richest.
We live the same life. We're literally brothers.
Isn't it
Did we grew
weird?
up in the same house?
So when we
Probably.
Mr. Frank, famous Frank Sauce,
Oh,
by the way.
God.
So he went and helped me throw some trash in the dump off of I think it's not like the Gila over there, Gila 90 or whatever. And we were passing this trailer park, and I go, "Hey Frank, we used to live there when I was little." He goes, "Where?" I was like, "That in that trailer park." He was like, "What?" So when I tell people I lived in a trailer, I was like 5-ish.
Yeah.
So we lived in the trailer for a few years here in Yuma. When we commute over here, but like people don't see the struggle. But as I got older, I started realizing, oh, dude, my parents were just like made everything seem like peaches and cream for us.
Dude. You too? Yeah, I live in a trailer park too. It's a Mexican thing, huh? Nah, I don't want to single out Mexicans, but it's popular Mexican culture to hide it. I think just immigrant culture.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, to hide it from your kids for sure.
But do you think it's like that now?
I don't know. You would be able to answer that better than I would.
I don't
because
know
I'm a
either, though.
kid. Because do you do that with Aiden and Evan?
Oh, 100%.
So I think it's an inherited thing, and I feel like I would do the same. Well, I don't know, actually. I can't say that because I don't have kids. But I know what frustrated me now as an adult with my dad. Like, I kind of don't like that from first thought. Like, and this could change as the conversation goes on. As I think about it, I don't like that he hid all that stuff from me because I don't understand. And to this day, I have conversations with him about that because he still does that. Like, I'm like, okay, especially now that we're both adults and we both live in the same house and we both make money and we both contribute, I don't understand unless you explain.
Right.
And I need to know explanations. I can't, my brain doesn't work that way. So, like, even now, like, my dad still does that with me. Both of my parents do that with me. If, like, something happens and my dad he won't explain it to me, he'll just kind of, like, brush it off and move forward. I'm like, listen, man, you got to explain this to me because I'm not going to know for next time how to either fix it or something like that. So, like, as a kid, when I got in trouble, like, actually, I really didn't ever really get in trouble either. Like, whenever I would do some shit, really? I mean, I don't know. My dad, like, honestly, and he, like, just might dock me down to Mexican points. I never got hit.
You never got the chancla?
I got it thrown at me, but, like, my dad would threaten me with the belt.
Oh,
but he
yeah.
never hit me.
So,
But my grandma, on the other hand,
chingazos?
chingas.
So,
In the mouth, dude. Yeah. No me dices así.
my grandma's never hit me.
Really?
No, my mom, though, whooped my ass.
Really?
And if I remind her of that now, she's like, I never hit you. I was like, I remember you smacking me in the face.
Dude, my mom they would do it numerous times. Huh? Like if you
Oh,
laughed,
dude.
I would laugh when I get hit, because that's how I deal with like
But
controversy.
she says no now. I'm
Your
like,
mom?
you?
You're a liar.
What about when you try to discipline Evan or Aiden?
Oh, dude.
What? Do you hit him?
My kids?
Yeah. Sorry, that was like putting you on the spot.
No.
You don't like punch him, but you're like,
I don't.
I won't punch a bitch, but I'll shake the shit out
No,
of her.
even. No, even if I like yell at my kids
Yeah.
and to try to discipline them like that, like my mom would be like, "Stop yelling at him." And
That's
blah blah blah.
so
like,
funny. The roles have
What?
changed,
you
huh?
used to fucking beat
Shit.
me.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she'll say no.
Yeah,
no.
she'll deny it.
But
all
my dad
day.
did the same thing with the belt thing.
Just threaten you.
yeah.
He wouldn't hit you.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll say the same thing though. No, I only hit you one time, and from then you learned.
My
I
dad
was
says
like,
that too.
"No, you hit me. You hit me."
Yeah,
I remember getting the belt to the butt.
I could probably count how many times I got actually spanked. Because all I needed was a stare.
You just need to stare from your mom. Oh my, dude, I was such a shithead, bro. I remember my mom getting mad at me and me thinking it was funny. Like my mom's yelling at
That's
me.
my son Evan, dude.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my God, Evan's in
Fuck,
another
dude.
world.
Evan, don't do that. What? Do that?
Dude, yeah, that was me. I was like Evan, bro, where something would happen and be like, I'm just gonna wait till you're done
You're the
yelling, and I'm
shithead.
gonna bolt. Do you need to call your wife back?
No, it's 8:30.
What does that mean? Oh my God, we have to do questions still.
Oh my god.
Do you want to hammer them out?
Let's hammer it out. Hammer time.
Do you want to keep going till 9:30?
Someone whistle?
What do you want to do, guy?
Huh?
You're the one that we're in your gym.
Someone's
We're
running.
in your
and they
vicinity. I'm
whistled?
gonna talk while they're doing this.
Are they running
Hi
in here?
everyone, welcome to my show again. While Steven's figuring out what time we're gonna
What's up,
end.
dog?
I have coffee, no stevia, so it's kind of tough.
But yeah, we used to go.
Ah. I brought some too. What do you want to do? Do you want to cut this right here?
No, we're gonna
And
answer
then-
these questions.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Let's do
cut,
this.
go to questions, let me drain my wheeze. Oh,
You're gonna
gotta
do that
leave.
right now?
Can I drain?
3, 2, 1, go.
Or do you want to start? You can start and I can drain the wheeze.
Yeah, I'm pulling up all.
Okay, go. Our whole squad left except for Keeks. Thanks, Keeks.
Keeks.
Look how weird I look with a hat. With dad hat without.
I wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it's tough, huh?
Tough.
Go ahead and start.
No, I can't start without you. Anyways, what does your normal day look like? From Mr. De Leon says, aka Alex. If you don't know who Alex De Leon is, he's that guy. Eric went to go drain the lizard. So, Alex, my normal day consists of, well, now it's different, but before, wake up at 5 a.m., train a client at 5:30, take my kids to school, come back and train a 9 o'clock class. But between 8 and 9 a.m., I would like do some office work, whatever office work I needed to do, or logistics stuff. Train a class at 9. On some days, train a client at 10, 10:30 for an hour. Have lunch at 12. Have more time to do other gym stuff like pay bills or run around and run errands. Pick my kids up at 2:30, 2:45. Take them home, feed them a little bit. Wait for Amber to get home, then go back to the gym and train some more, and then be home by like 7:38. Have dinner, then go to sleep and do it all over again. That used to be the routine, but now it's a little different. Now, I don't come at 5:30 in the morning anymore because it's just me and Evan, and Amber's in Phoenix. We're gonna go back to Phoenix with Aiden, so I take Evan to school. Come to the gym at 9 to train again, get work done, train some more. And notice that I didn't really say workout in any of those because I usually work out for 30 minutes right before I coach at 4:30, usually, or I'll jump into class here and there. But for the most part, yeah, that's all my day is. Just work, just work and help other people work out. Now it involves trying to squeeze something like this in too.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how you do it, but
Um,
you say the word and I'm here, Chief.
yeah, Chief. But that's what my day looked like. What does your day look like? That's from Alex, by the way. You know Alex De Leon.
Yeah,
Biker
you see
dude.
how many questions he asked? He's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's such a rad supporter.
Yeah, love that guy.
Yeah, shout outs to Alex, dude.
So
He
he wants to
fucking
know what your normal day looks like.
Oh, okay.
Don't involve like all the dirty stuff you do.
I don't do dirty things all the time.
all the time.
I don't do. Why do people think I'm like this massive whore?
Alex, we're not gonna probably answer all your questions, but we'll.
Yeah, we'll get like a couple because Steven's got to teach. Coach, sorry.
I had to take my wife's car to the dealership real quick too.
Damn, you got to do. Okay, how many do you want to do?
See,
Like 3?
see all that shit I gotta
Yeah,
do.
yeah, I feel you.
Fuck, it's crazy. My
Yeah.
life's crazy.
I know. I'm sorry.
I didn't say busy, by the way.
Can I say something? Can I say
Shit, I
something
was
on a real level?
What's
as
the
I
real?
was pissing.
Real.
I was having a really bad morning and I was cranky pants, and it's always something like this that like gets me in a good mood. So thank you for
Oh, you're welcome.
doing the show.
So
with
you
me.
want to know something about me? Dude, the last
What?
2 days were really bad for me.
I noticed.
Really?
Yeah, yesterday I noticed.
Okay.
You were on one yesterday.
Yeah.
Bam! You get a roast. Boom! You get a roast. You get a roast. You get a
Oh.
fuck you. You're cool. I'm out.
Well, see, here's the thing. A lot of like, this could go on and on, but when you're talking about social media and but like something like running a gym, there's so much energy that goes into it because of all the people that come to the gym.
Yeah.
You can't just fucking open a gym and open your doors and not expect to talk to people. And I'm not that type of person. Like I really do care about everybody that comes in the door.
You
and
really do.
I try to like talk to people
Yeah.
and really get to know them and kind of figure out what their why is so we can get them to reach their goals. But like at the end of the day, I ask myself, what is there left for me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What do I have left for myself? Because you give everybody energy. By the time you lay your head down on your pillow, like, what else? What do you have left?
Yeah. And you were
That's
bummed.
the hardest part. The last 2 days were really, really hard. And I have anxiety.
Yeah. So it probably doesn't help that we drink 1,000 milligrams of caffeine
But
a
that's
day.
why we like to stay busy, though, too.
I think it's the same
'Cause
thing.
it helps us feel,
We're
feel
literally the same
special.
person.
Yeah. My little brother.
Yeah. My brother.
All right.
No, I was thinking about that right now too, because I had like a really bad, and I felt that energy, and I don't know if I inherited it, but yeah, like all last night after that, and then today this morning I was all fuck.
Yeah.
I
Did
felt
Jared
bummed.
leave?
Yeah, he left. Kara's in the bathroom getting ready for work, and then
Okay.
we got Keeks right here.
Keeks wants to know when we're making a cult shirt. Well, clearly we're in the process of making it.
Here's the thing: is we're a positivity cult, and
So we're not a cult.
We are a cult. Hold on, my whole squad left me, so
We already answered
my whole
Diego's
production
question.
Squad left me, so I have to make sure.
All right. So, what's your normal day look like?
You know why I have so much energy?
'Cause you just had coffee?
Because I'm anxious all the time.
My heart
I'm glad we
beats.
got that off our chest, huh? I felt good. But for real though, like as I started, I felt that's why it was hard for me to dig in the beginning. I was just trying to make people laugh, and then like as we started talking, I got like more and more comfortable, and I was like, that's the real shit of my life.
Mm,
But I hope you feel better.
I feel good.
You look great.
I feel good today.
You know why you look great? Because your beard's starting to grow back in.
Thank you.
Roasting you is way more fun when there's
That wasn't
nobody
even a
around.
roast. That was
Jesus.
just telling me that I need to
Boom,
like,
roasted. Okay, sorry, what?
What does your day look like?
My days are pretty much the same every single day. I wake up at 5:30 in the morning, a regular day. Wake up at 5:30 in the morning, come to CrossFit Hidden Valley and get my swole on. After I get my swole on, the Colt and I go to Cafecito and I get a acai bowl, a Cafecito bowl, and an almond milk latte. Hang out there with my friends that are in the Colt for about 7 hours, and then go to sleep. Just kidding. After that, and then I go home. It's like it's still pretty early, which is why I love the 5:30 class, because then we have all day to do shit. Like it's barely gonna be 8:40, which is great. Go home, and then I have a couple clients that I need to check in with every single day. If it's a Monday, my week's already planned out. So by the time I get back home, I start whatever tasks I need to do, and then start banging out those tasks, and that's pretty much it.
Do you feel like you're more productive now? Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. No, you're fine.
Super.
Hey, Todd.
Ooh, the Todderod.
Todd.
Todd, what you got there, guy?
Muffins.
Oh my God.
Are they gluten free? They're from Mostly Muffin, by the way.
Keeks and
Shout
I.
out.
Keeks and I can't have it yet. We're trying to get shredded for Chris's birthday, for Critter's birthday.
What's Critter's birthday?
What's Critter's birthday?
Yeah,
It's the
what's a
day he was
critter?
alive.
What's a critter?
The day he was brought into
I'm
the
just
sweet,
kidding.
sweet earth.
Just kidding. I cannot make that, by the way.
I know. I'm kind of sad about it.
That's okay.
Um,
Because I'll be doing a CrossFit comp that day.
I know, and you're going to do great.
Guess who's doing it with us?
Yvette and...
Diego.
Fuck.
Said we're doing it with Diego.
Aw,
Me and Yvette are
dude.
doing it with Diego.
What, dude?
Yeah, unfortunately, Coach Ale had to drop out because she's battling some knee injuries. Sad day. Cause
You know what's
she's a boss,
fucked up? That's
too.
kind of a cheat code. You and Diego on the same team.
Yeah.
You just
no,
throw-
just Diego by himself.
I know. I was like, that's fucked up, dude.
Do you feel like you're more productive now that you like get up? Did you always work out in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
When I was
good.
at 24, I tried to go in the morning.
So here's the thing. What I did notice though about listening to all those like influencers, dudes, like all those motherfuckers wake up early.
They
All
get it
of
done
them.
early. You know what, though? There's something about... I, don't like to toot my own horn about productivity.
You're
But there's
pretty
some...
productive.
Thanks. But there's something about this being a class and having to be here and having, like, the expectation and people relying... Like, we have a squad here in the morning.
Squad.
And when somebody doesn't come, we're like, where were you? I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it keeps you accountable.
Sure.
And, I mean, people can get that by themselves. Like, I had it when I was working just at a regular gym.
Yeah.
But I noticed, and the reason why I like it, though, other than you have more time in the day, is that my anxiety lessens. Like, 'cause if I can get
Yeah.
all that energy out right away, I have it, dude. Like I couldn't even, and I do drink a lot of coffee, which does make it worse. And it's like, dude, start drinking coffee. It's like, dude,
Is there one day that's like your
digging a
day
hole.
that you're like, I feel good today? Like, is there any day out of the week that you're like
Monday,
pumped?
because I'm not drained from the workouts.
Mine is Monday and Friday.
Monday and Friday.
Monday, I'm excited about everything, and Friday, I'm excited about everything.
Do you have a day that you're most anxious?
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Get fucking right there, dude.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
Tuesday
Thursday,
and
I'm
Wednesday.
tired.
And Tuesday and Wednesday is the day we do the shows.
Yeah. It's weird, huh?
You know what, man? Go ahead.
Like Thursday, I'm like tired.
Yeah, I was gonna.
That's like the tired day for me.
And I say Sunday makes me really anxious because I'm like the fucking week, holy shit.
Yeah.
And then Monday, I'm like, things are happening, so it's easier for me to cope with them. Like I have a plan.
Yeah.
If I don't have a plan, I freak out.
I think Saturdays and Sundays for me too. Like what do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? And
Yeah.
I'm not fucking crafty or artsy, and I'm not good at fucking anything woodworking. I'm not good at
Yeah.
any of that shit. So like if I'm sitting at home, I'm like, wait, what do I gotta do? What do I
What
gotta
do
do?
I-
Like if I'm not
yeah.
at like doing work shit or things that involve being productive to me,
Yeah.
feel like I have no purpose.
You know what I did? Yeah, I'm the same way. Fucking shit.
You're looking in the mirror, bro.
Only when I wear my glasses.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna make sure I'm not going over your time. Okay.
No, it's fine. We'll go till the wheels fall off, bro.
There it is.
There it is.
What was I gonna say? Oh fuck, I forgot.
Next
Do you have the
question.
next one?
Oh, dude, yeah, I have tons.
The
Alright.
Keekster.
We
Keeks actually asked that on the Instagram, not because she's just right here. Thanks for hanging
So
out.
Alex has like a bunch of questions. So
You pick them. I always tell him that we're gonna answer them in the next show, but I always forget. Just pick some of your favorites.
I like this one. In a team environment, what role do you usually play? You know, there's a test for that, right?
Whoa.
I forgot what the test is called. If Erin pops in here, and I'm gonna ask her because she made me take it, but I taken it before I met Erin.
That's kind of hard.
Where like you answer all these questions, and then based off your questions or your answers, it tells you what like if in a team environment, it tells you like what role do you play.
I think I feel more comfortable in like a. Okay, here's the thing. I always find myself in a leader role because I'm a control freak, but I don't like labeling myself as a leader. I much rather be like somebody in the back helping, you know? Like I don't want to. My trait, and it's only because I feel like I'm controlling. Cara said a really nice thing to me like a couple of days ago that I won't share, but it has to do with something like that. It made me feel really fucking good, and it made me think about it. And I think it's because I'm such a control freak. Like I like things done a certain way, and because if I don't have control, I get anxiety, which is like a gift and a curse because it also helps your productivity, but also when you don't learn how to delegate work or things.
Oh, dude, I am the exact same way.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's hard. So like I like
Squads here.
Erin. Come here, Erin.
We can share mine.
What's that test called? The test that we took as a team. And it tells us like what we are. You're on camera, by the way.
You
Yeah.
can totally come in here.
You just what's it called? This is Erin, by the way.
Hi.
This is
talking to there.
awesome, Erin. What's it called?
It's the personality types. So it tells
Is
you
there a
if
name
you're-
for the test though?
Get closer.
there might be a name for it.
Okay, I thought you knew.
I
But you're
can't
like
remember
me.
off the top of my
But
head.
anyways, someone asked us like what role do we play, and I forgot what the name of what I was. But what are you?
I'm an extrovert, and how does it break it down? It's 16 different categories.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's a
but
good test.
The website that we did the test off of
Hi, Ro.
was 16 personalities.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a good test.
Yeah,
Hi.
All
Camille.
the babies are here.
All the babies, 9 a.m. class.
it's a party.
It's a
Yeah,
party.
it's a party. Well,
And there's
class is
Catherine.
gonna start. We've been at this since 5:30.
No. We started
kidding.
like a little bit after 7:30.
Yeah, we've been going riffing for a while.
Yeah, but someone asked us a question like, what role do we play in like a team setting?
Yeah, I think the personality test thing is pretty great for learning about the people you work with, not
Yeah.
just about yourself.
So I'm the guy that
Ooh.
like, I'm the leader, but I
Thank you.
love working with people and getting everybody's opinion on how we should do things.
Yes, I do too. I like
And I'm horrible at delegating shit.
the opinion thing is nice because it
Right,
helps
Aaron?
you validate.
I'm horrible at delegating shit.
She
I need to
said
work on it.
no.
It's an opportunity.
That's a good way to look at it. It's an opportunity.
It is. It is of mine, and
Plus-
I totally understand that. And like I totally own it, and I gotta work on it.
Buy cars.
Buy cars.
So for
You
people
have
don't-
a great day.
you have a great day, cars.
Hi, Ariana.
Oh shit! So for people that don't know,
Hide your chalk.
we're running right into the 9:30 class,
Which is fine.
rad.
9 o'clock, by the way.
9 o'clock. It's
Yeah,
9.
Yeah.
Oh shit! My bad.
So we got 15 minutes. No, we're good. We're good.
What?
Till the wheels fall off, bro.
Is that thing still going, Keeks? Cool.
She's like, I think so.
Yeah.
It's probably black
Rad.
screen and everything.
I would say I always find myself in a leadership role because I'm a control freak, not out of like anything else. But I much rather be. I would like to take that test actually.
I like working with people. And,
Me too.
But I also like just people being able to just do it.
Hold on. Is that the Regs?
Hi, Katie.
Is that the Regs?
Regan.
Regan!
Come here, Regan. Not Katie. Regan.
Regan! Regan!
She hasn't seen me yet, by the way.
No, dude, she came to me.
Hi,
Say
Regan.
hi to Steven.
What's up?
You know we're brothers? Did you know that?
He wishes he was my brother.
Did you know that he's my big brother? Yeah?
She's like, yeah.
kind of look the same, huh? Did you just come back from dance?
Gymnastics, bro.
Gymnastics? Oh, man.
Get it right.
My bad. He's just looking at you. All right, what's next?
Okay, so
This is Regan. This is Katie's daughter. Okay, go run.
we got what?
Cutest little girl in the world. Oh, and extra Yvette is back. She's not gonna like that.
She's mad.
She's mad.
She got mad because I told her everybody. To
She got
unfollow her.
mad. Sorry,
like-
man. We're calling her out.
Yeah.
She
We
got
like you,
mad,
Yvette.
man.
Relax.
Take it easy.
We already answered Diego's question.
What'd he say?
Why are you always on the left? Why aren't you on the left side?
I'll answer it because I don't like my left side.
We answered
100%.
that already, though.
Okay, sorry.
What is your philosophy and why?
I saw that question and
That's a tough one for me, man.
I don't. Well, I know, man, because what's your philosophy and why? There's like little things. Like I don't have one overarching thing. I guess if I had to pick one, it's always been stay gold, which is why I have it.
Golden Pony Boy.
Which is why I have it on my leg. And as I think about it right now, it's kind of nice because it kind of does hit a lot of points. It hits the PMA, it hits the individuality, it hits all those things for me. And I don't always. I got it tattooed on my leg to remind me, but it's on my fucking ankle, so I never really look at it.
Yeah.
But
it's on there.
But it's on there.
Yeah.
And Stay Gold was one of those things that like hit home for me. And after all these years, it's kind of crazy because my opinions change and my point of views change. But that has been like the one that has always. And now that I think about it, in all honesty, it has been that kind of like that North Star that kind of
that guides you.
Stay Gold.
Yeah.
I would say Stay Gold 100%.
I mean, for me, I'll say PMA, like the whole PMA, positive mental attitude. But like,
I thought I was wearing it.
I'm going to like kind of. I had the pleasure and the hi Connie.
Everybody's rolling in now.
Dope. I had the pleasure and the like
cons.
the I spoke at my grandfather's funeral, and one
shit.
thing that my dad always taught us, and he got it from my grandfather, is like to walk with your head up, right? Like never have a reason to walk with your head down. Like never look down, never just like beat down on yourself, because you can always tell those people that just like this and such over
Yeah.
this and just having a horrible day. But my grandfather taught my dad, and my dad always used to tell me like you need to walk with your head up and be proud of the things that you're doing in life. But you also have to have accountability for the bad shit in life too. And I think that's why, like, going back to with my dad, or like our parents never showed us the struggle, like, because they didn't want us to see their struggle, because they always walk with their head up and then figure out a way out of the hole. Right?
Yeah.
And having that attitude, that positive mental attitude, just like kind of just sparks it every day, man. Like, that's like you truly have to live by that PMA and that positive mental attitude, and be able to just
keep on
keeping on and keep that head up and just keep going, man.
Till the wheels fall off. We got a bunch of slogans here, but they're cool because I like how they're big on the wall. The PMA one was cool once. I never really heard of PMA till you said it, but
there's
a lot of books on
Hill,
PMA.
man.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't invent that shit.
Yeah,
It's-
you mentioned that you didn't.
It's Napoleon Hill.
Oh,
That's the author of that book, Success to the Positive Mental Attitude.
I don't know why I said Napoleon Hill. Like if I'm like, oh, Napoleon Hill, the greatest author. I don't
You're
know.
thinking Napoleon Dynamite.
I am thinking Napoleon Dynamite.
Tina,
That's
eat your
better.
food.
You know, my favorite part is when Uncle Rico's throwing the football.
I could throw that ball over the mountains.
Oh shit!
Dude, that movie is so funny, man.
I like your sleeves. They're real big. That movie's hilarious.
I
That
don't have any
movie,
cool skills.
nunchuck skills,
skills.
computer hacking skills. That movie and no, there's another.
Superbad's a good one.
Superbad is a good one, but there's another dumb one like that people don't. Oh, Nacho Libre. People fucking hate
Oh.
Nacho Libre. Nacho Libre is the greatest movie
Dude,
in all
when
time.
I first watched that movie,
They're
I laughed so hard. Dude.
like piss hard.
It's just funny, like that his favorite color is light tan. That's like the shit that people don't catch. Like,
You just tell them they're the large
yeah,
cheeks.
the large cheek.
Yeah. And then he comes out like a
I've had
gremlin.
the poops since Easter's.
They tell you my Theo dressed up as Nacho one year. My Theo Jaime, because he was like a little thick and he dressed up as Caden, and then Caden's dad dressed up as Mr. Clean.
Oh, it's so
it was
good.
so funny, dude.
Dude, Nacho Libre is a really good movie.
I want to dress up as Nacho Libre.
I'm gonna dress up as Nacho Libre, but in the kids' sweats. When he wears chancho
Oh, when he
sweats.
wears
Chancho,
chancho sweats.
let me borrow your sweats.
He's so. What does Chancho look like now?
Let's Google it. Everything's on
Yes.
Google.
I'm gonna have
Google
to
it.
look it up, dude.
So,
we do?
I think PMA. Back to that. But yeah, I think that's probably a good way to look at it. We'll probably have time for one more question, then we'll wrap it up.
8:53. You want to squeeze it in?
Let's see. And I think that's it. Dude.
I like this dynamic though. People in the background.
real life,
This
dude.
is the gym. This is the gym.
So there's a gentleman that just walked across here, and his name's Will. That's Aaron's husband. He jumps out of planes for a living, by the way. He's a badass.
Sick.
I think he just had his 300th jump
Oh my god, dude.
out
You
of
know
a
what?
plane.
You can't. I'm sure Will's chilling because when you're jumping out of planes every single day and your life's on the line, you're probably just hanging out.
Yeah, everything in life is jumping out of a plane is
Yeah,
not
whatever.
exciting. He's probably not even excited for us to have this podcast. He's like, I jump out of planes, bro.
Way more exciting.
And just like your brother's probably like, fuck, I fly planes, helicopters.
Sick.
Fuck your podcast,
Whatever.
bro.
And here I am getting stoked and stroke off a podcast. I love it,
I like
dude.
how you just plug that in.
I know. I did.
Yeah.
I like both. And
Yeah.
then when we haven't done that show, but when we do that show, we'll tell them about this one.
Yeah. So this is our 5th episode, huh? How do you feel about it so far?
I like it. And like I said earlier, I'm glad that we did it because, like, with the working out, like, this morning wasn't a good morning, but, like, once we found a groove in conversation, like, I was able to found my energy back. So now I'm
Yeah.
ready to kick the day in the balls.
He's going to go take a nap right now, probably.
I probably will. No, I won't. Yeah, I probably will because we're going to go hiking later.
Oh, you're going hiking?
Yeah,
Sick.
I'm
I'm
hyped.
not.
I know, dude. I want you to go. You still have you're a dick.
I feel like I'm not part of your guys' squad.
Dude, you're in the group message.
I am, but I don't partake in any of your guys'.
That's because you don't want to.
It's because I can't.
We are kind of cliquey. You know what? Whatever, dude. But we're a nice cult.
Yeah.
Like, if you go on the hike with us, you're pretty much in.
Yeah, anybody's invited, by the way.
100%.
Just because the hike, anybody can hike the trail.
Yeah, exactly. So if you've done the trail, then you're pretty much in.
Ariana, you already walked past. Just walk.
I know people get scared, huh? They're
Yeah,
like,
just
so for
walk.
everybody that comes to the gym and listens to the show, you can totally walk back here.
Yeah, if you want to hang out and be our guest. Actually, we got
Sick.
two. We have more
Oh,
mics.
shit. Okay, last announcement before we leave because Steven's got to teach his class. So, Steven, thank you so much. Steven got these mics. So these mics we got 2 more of these mics. We got a couple of new stands, and we got a new system
So
record.
that means we can have guests.
We can have guests.
So if you guys have any people that in mind that you guys want us to have on our show,
That'd be sick.
leave us a comment or drop us a DM.
Yeah.
But it must be people that can take
some shit talking.
some shit talking and be able to talk shit back, but not like in a fucking mean way, obviously.
Just
like
know that it's gonna come. We're probably
Yeah.
gonna talk shit about something. If your company's named something funny, we're probably gonna make fun of it. If you look funny, we'll probably make fun of it. But
he will. I'm not.
I
not that
probably
mean.
will. I just no. If I don't know them, but if I know you, I'll probably talk shit about you.
But it'd be cool to have some people on there.
I would love. There's some
Yeah.
people that off the gate we had Ashley and Travis. Dylan.
Clearly, yeah.
Dylan wants to be on the show. Dylan was like, when are you gonna have me on your podcast? I was like, definitely have to have your mom and your dad first.
Yeah.
So if we don't have them first, then they're gonna get
Yeah,
mad
definitely Ashley and Travis, because
at us. Then the
I
show
feel like
is
they
named.
heavily influenced this show.
Oh, they 100% did. and we did
Obviously,
first
the
one,
name having
the homage.
well, it's not their name, but the homage to their name. But
Yeah.
and then just we did the first one at their shop, and we
Yeah,
kind
we
of
need
that's
that.
where we kind of brainstormed a lot of the ideas, anyways, too.
Yeah. Let's get them first. We
Uh,
gotta schedule it. Let's schedule
They're
it.
busy too.
We'll get it done. We could probably do it over there.
It had to be like on a Sunday
Yeah, when they're
or
not.
Saturday night or Friday night or some night.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, you got a coach, dude.
Yeah, it's all
All right.
good.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
We will hopefully the next one. We can try to get the next. I would like the next one to be a guest. We can try to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Cool.
Kick today in
Later,
the
guys.
asshole.
You guys have a good day.
Peace.
Peace.